Hey everyone. Welcome back to discovering how to discover your purpose, a proven five-step process to help you navigate the journey of discovering what your purpose is. And in this video, we're going to cover step number 2 of how to discover your purpose. Hi, I'm Jacqueline and welcome. We at Joyful Living Mindset are so excited that you're here because we believe that you have a great gift within you that's going to uplift humanity in some significant way. And we're here to help you navigate that journey and live your truth. So today, let's talk about step number 2 of how to discover and uncover your true life's purpose. So if you missed the last video where I went over step number 1 and the 3 key attributes that you need to keep in mind as you are trying to uncover your true life's purpose, make sure to watch that video, and I'll make sure to put the link in that description. The link to that in the description so that you can check that out, okay? So step 2 of how to discover your purpose. So step 1, just as a reminder, step 1 was the catalyst, right? Identifying what your catalyst is. And I shared in my last video, my catalyst was being left at school waiting in the car line until 9 p.m. Okay, so step 2, we're going to build on this. So just think of it, I call this process a purpose pyramid, right? So just look at it as a pyramid, right? And we're going to stack from the bottom up. And the basis of your purpose pyramid and discovering your purpose is your catalyst that I shared in the previous video, right? So today we're going to talk about step number 2 of the process as we're going up the pyramid. Step number 2 is the big injustice, right? The problem, the big injustice of what is the big injustice of the catalyst that you experience, right? What do you believe about what had happened to you, like in that catalyst, that is such a blatant violation of love that no one ever should have to experience that, right? So for me, that big injustice, the problem that I'm here to solve, and that big injustice that I experienced from my catalyst was that no child or person should ever grow up feeling so alone, unloved, forgotten, or that their existence doesn't matter. Like that, to me, is at the heart of what I believe and the work that I do and my path of purpose, is that no one should ever have to grow up or live life feeling so alone, so unloved, so forgotten, and that their existence doesn't matter. And that is what in that problem, in step number 2, right? It's you first identify the catalyst, and then stack on top of that, like, look, okay, so what's wrong with that catalyst? What's the big deal? Like, why is that so important in helping you to discover your purpose, right? Because the step next to that, like the problem that you're here to solve for the world, and the big injustice that you're here to solve, and the wrong that you're here to right in the world, and to raise and uplift humanity in a significant way that only you can do, is that injustice that you have either experienced or witnessed based on your catalyst, right? And that's gonna drive you to do the work that you're here to be doing, and how you're going to impact the world. And it's going to help you to have more compassion for humanity, right? Because again, like I said, your true life's purpose is like you're not just fulfilling that just for you, right? Or just for your family. You're doing this so that no one else ever has to experience this again. That injustice, no one else ever has to experience that injustice again, whether that be somebody that you know or a complete stranger. Like that is so rooted in your soul, of the fiber of your DNA, that you are willing to make a stand for, you're willing to fight for, you're willing to do whatever it takes so that no one ever has to experience that again, right? And that speaks to who you are as a person, and how you behave, how your characteristics, and how you want others to feel. Because if you know me and anything about me, or meet me in person, you know that I am all about making sure that people feel seen and heard and loved, and that they matter so much. And so when you're interacting with me, and perhaps you might even be able to feel that through just watching this video, that I genuinely care about you. Even though I may not know you, you may not know me, we may not have never met, but it is my mission in life, as part of my greater True Life's purpose, is to ensure that everyone feels loved and seen and heard, and are not forgotten, or that they feel that they are important, that they matter so much in this life. And that's really why in this whole work of the purpose pyramid, of helping people discover their purpose, is so that every single one of us can connect to our higher purpose and really understand why we each matter so much in this entire world. Because imagine if I didn't know what my purpose is, or I didn't care what my purpose is, right? And I didn't take the time to find out, I would not be doing the work that I'm doing right now to impact the world in the way that I'm being called to impact, and more importantly, be able to honor my 13 or 14-year-old younger self that had to go through that awful night of being left at school until 9 o'clock at night, feeling so alone and unloved and forgotten, that like my existence doesn't even matter to anybody, right? So that 13 or 14-year-old version of me can know that all that was for something. Like I didn't go through all that as an accident because I was not lovable, or that there's something wrong with me, or that I didn't matter. It was a journey for me to go through to understand why I matter, how I matter, and what I need to do going forward in my life's work to ensure that no one else ever has to feel the way that I had felt at 13 or 14 years old again. So I hope that helps you to understand that the second step of how it kind of builds on top of one another, right? And as we go further in subsequent videos, you'll see how the third step is building on top of the catalyst and the problem, the big injustice. And then you'll just be able to, at the very end, you'll see how it all leads to revealing what your true life's purpose is, what I call your higher purpose, or your divine assignment for each and every one of us. So I hope that was helpful. Let me know in the comments and any questions or clarifications you need, and I'll be happy to support you further from that stance. Until then, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.